Welcome to this video on false light. I hope you find this information interesting and helpful in these crazy times of so much confusion and uncertainty. So much false information is spread on the internet. Within a network of propaganda and deception in their efforts to cling to control and keep the masses ignorant of the truth, many people are tuning in to false light frequencies, including voice-to-skull technology. The U.S. Department of Defense utilizes neuroelectromagnetic devices for microwave transmissions of either audible or subliminal sound into human skulls or minds. People are unknowingly sharing false information in chat. With this deception technology, they hear voices in their heads which are not their own, which they believe to be divine messages. They allow themselves to be an open channel and put themselves in a position to become puppets for the false light agenda. Some social media platforms teach esoteric information that is not necessarily esoteric or special knowledge. Exoteric information is a deviation to purposely persuade people into believing in a principle of something which is unrevealing its true intent, something that appears to be benevolent in nature, but is actually not, with intentions, instead of exploiting empathy and goodwill. Negative ET groups use our inherent human kindness to manipulate and control their agendas. An example of this is the many corrupt charities that massively exploit humanity's goodwill donations and volunteer work, which actually only serves greedy Antichrist Luciferian agendas. The difference between exoteric and esoteric can be seen within the Masonic movement. Only 33-degree positions know what's really going on, and that they're working within the Luciferian agenda. The lower degrees are fed false light and led to believe they are involved in service for the good of humanity. While they're indoctrinated into the AI mainframe to be puppets for Luciferians, there are many beings which are angelic impostors whose purpose is to create a sense of belonging with a false mission to change the world. They push the idea that anyone who disagrees is an infiltrator and not to be trusted, when they are the ones we should be trusting. Many archangel programs are a disguise to bring through the WASADIC coding from the fallen matrix system. These programs support a cyborg transhumanism takeover. Attacks on Egypt created time rips through the Orion belt to bring through frequencies that can adjust your thoughts and program you with false light holograms to keep your consciousness from evolving. There were benevolent Egyptian human magic grail lines before the god raider races like Osiris, Anubis, and Thoth took over and rewrote historical records, making themselves look like protectors of humanity. Many people with genuine good intentions to serve humanity are unaware they are spreading false light. AI can imitate light quite deceptively, so we must learn to observe our reality through a natural lens, without judgment or being triggered. ETS use methods to target humans when they are at their weakest. In the early stages of awakening, since spiritual awakening heightens levels of empathy and compassion, they play on this with their deceptions of love and light. They use a sort of love bombing, similar to a car salesman, charming you into letting down your guard. In this way, the Anunnaki smooth-talk naive humans to do their bidding and become spokespersons for their Luciferian, Inky agenda. Their teachings and distortions of black magic, presented as light, are like shiny hooks, laid out as consciousness traps to pull you into the Archon software. The elites of the Leviathan races, those wanting to seed their consciousness and DNA genetic mutations to impact and influence humanity, are quite controlled as they do possess enough light coding to override the reptilian mind control software, and are less likely to defy orders, which is why they're given seats of power. These globalists will soon be expendable by their off-planet hierarchical controllers of the New Age revolution. False light purposely combines elements of truth with distortions to purposely send people into more psychological and physiological traps of brainwashing and mind control. They want to keep people comfortable with a false sense of security, while they put cages around them and take away their resources until they must rely on petty handouts to survive. You will own nothing and be happy. Klaus Schwab. After hearing the same messages repeated over and over and broadcast on mainstream news programs, the subconscious mind begins to accept the spellcasting of the New World Order. These are the people we see going through their daily lives on autopilot, unable to critically think for themselves and see through the deceptions. False light programming is designed to take people off track of their soul missions and trick them into the false unity movement. The process of finding the truth can be a painful path of stripping away layers of subconscious life. memories of when you served the false program paradigms. When you move into a place of neutrality, free of attachments, you're finally able to discern what is true and what is not. Sadly, most people are still trapped in their ego personality, which still defines their reality within the distortions of the programming. I sincerely hope you found this video interesting and informative. Please come back to my new channel often for more videos on a myriad of topics. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to help my new channel grow. As always, have a fabulous day or night, wherever you are in this beautiful, crazy world of ours, and may the force be with you.